Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So in this video we will be covering class 9th chapter 9 gravitation chapter. In this video we will be covering mind maps, symbols, unit tables and the important tips for numericals. Then let's start along with the main mind map that talks about universal law of motion that was deduced by Sir Isaac Newton, and he said that every celestial object has its own attractive force and is calculated by the gravitation force is equal to g multiply m1, both masses product, divided by d, which is the distance, and its square. Then comes free fall, which is the constant gravitational attraction acceleration expressed by small g, and it is calculated as g mass of the object by radius square, and it is 9.8 meter per second square of earth. Weight and mass have a little difference, which is mass is constant while weight is not, as we can see that as in every celestial body the mass doesn't remain constant while the weight does. So the mass remains constant and weight doesn't. Then comes thrust and pressure, which is net force in one direction is thrust and pressure is force per area. Pressure is expressed as Newton per meter square, meaning is the unit of pressure. Then comes buoyancy, that was given by Archimedes, and it is the upward force by fluid density determines the force of buoyancy. Then comes symbols and unit table, which tells us about the symbols in full form and the unit. F, which is for force, is Newton. FB, which is for buoyant force, which is Newton. M, mass, kg, weight, Newton. D, distance, meter. Gravitational constant, capital G. N, meter second by kg square. G, gravitational attraction acceleration, meter per second square. Rho, density, kg per meter cube. इम्पोर्टेंट टिप्स फॉर न्यूमेरिकल्स, हमें हमेशा ऐसा यूनिट्स को याद रखना है, फॉर्मूलाज याद रखने हैं, हमेशा प्रैक्टिस करनी है और आंसर को मैसी नहीं बनाना है. हमें सबसे पहले लिखना है गिवन, जो हमें गिवन दिया गया है, फिर उसके बाद वी नो दैट जो हम कैलकुलेट करेंगे ताकि हमारा लास्ट आंसर निकले, फिर देयरफॉर लगा के हमें अपना लास्ट आंसर लिख के 100 सेंटेंस लिखना है. हमें पूरे मार्क्स मिलने से कोई नहीं रोकता. फिर उसके बाद 9.1 gravitation, that was discovered by Sir Isaac Newton, that is the force of attraction between two objects. Moon revolves around Earth due to centripetal force, that is the force that applies when an object revolves around an object that is attracted by an force. The force is always perpendicular to the radius. When an object falls, not only Earth attracts it, but also Apple attracts it, but in negligible way due to less mass. Universal law of gravitation states that let d be distance between two objects of masses m1 and m2. So force becomes proportional to both masses products divided by distance square. So to make it constant, we will add g, gravitational constant, where g is equal to 6.673, multiply 10 raised to the power of minus 11 and m square divided by kg square. Here g is the constant and called universal gravitational constant, found by Henry Cavendish through an important table. Then here is the importance of it, that it binds the earth, the motion of moon around the earth, motion of planets around the sun, the tides of water due to sun and moon are all because of universal law of gravitation. Then comes free fall, which tells us about g, the acceleration due to gravity. It is expressed by small g. It is in vector quantity with unit meter per second square. The same of acceleration. G is equal to gravitational constant multiply mass by radius square of the object. The value of g on Earth is greater on poles and lesser on equator due to its geoid shape. To calculate value of g of Earth is equal to gravitational constant multiply mass of Earth divided by radius of Earth square. That results us in approximately 9.8 meter per second square, which is sometimes used as 10 meter per second square. Then comes 9.2.1, motion of object under the influence of gravitational force of attraction. Every object experiences same gravity despite its mass. Then 9.3, mass and weight. Mass is also constant whether on Earth or Moon or Sun. Weight is not constant and depends upon gravitational attraction. The weight is equal to mass multiply gravitational attraction acceleration. Weight has SI unit Newton, which is n, and it's not a vector quantity. It's in scalar quantity. 9.4.1, weight of an object on Moon. To find that, we will first calculate the weight through this calculation. And calculating this, we get 2.431 multiply 10 raised to the power of 10 multiply gravitational constant multiply mass of the object. Then of Earth also we will calculate and then we will divide it. We get the answer to be 0.165, which is equal to 1/6 of Earth mass. Then comes thrust and pressure, which is very simple, as thrust is net force in particular direction, pressure is force per unit area. SI unit of pressure is Newton per meter square and thrust is Newton. Pressure in fluids, all fluids, gases and liquid exert pressure on walls and bases of container. Buoyancy is the upward force exerted by water. Magnitude depends upon fluid's density, meaning and the buoyancy can be higher and lower and depending upon the fluid's density. Then comes why objects float or sink when placed on surface of Earth. If density of an object is greater than the density of liquid, it will sink, otherwise it will float. Then Archimedes' principle, when an object is immersed in fluid, it experiences an upward force equal to the displaced water. His principle is used in designing ships and submarines, lactometers and hydrometers. Lactometers is basically a milk quality checker and hydrometer checks the density of a fluid. So along with this, we have covered this chapter whole in just 7 minutes. So for watching such more videos, please like and subscribe my channel, and please wait till we get the video of chapter 9 exercises gravitation. So thank you for watching my video and subscribe for more. Thank you.